Welcome to my channel. Please enjoy the video.
I wanted to bring you guys an update surrounding the strange circumstances of Kim Porter's death. I have been digging, guys, and I actually uncovered some new information. And it seems that that information was indeed hiding in plain sight. The reason that the circumstances are very odd to me because it seems like a lot of information is being actually hidden from the public. Take for instance, guys, this is Kim Porter's death certificate that was released to the public. And besides this, no full autopsy report has ever been released to the public as well. And most of the details that we need to see are actually blocked out. So why release something to the public when we can't even see what it says or don't even know what it means? And remember, guys, they stated that Kim Porter's death was a natural death and no foul play was suspected. So why hasn't all full detailed information surrounding Kim Porter's death been shared with the public? Take for instance, guys, Whitney Houston, Kobe Bryant, even Michael Jackson, just to name a few. All of their death certificates and full autopsy reports are available, and it's available to the public. Well, due to my research, Kim Porter visited Africa back in early July of 2018. So that would make it 4 months later that Kim Porter supposedly died from pneumonia and flu-like symptoms. And once again, guys, the story is not adding up to me, and that's just my opinion. So if you guys are paying attention, things become questionable because there are a lot of receipts attached to this video. Just pay attention and read along, and you'll see what I mean. According to a personal source, Kim Porter's family members asked for an additional investigation after her death, and they asked on more than one occasion. And the source even stated that Kim Porter's family members hired their own private investigator. So the question is, guys, if Kim Porter died from cardiac arrest, flu-like symptoms, and labored pneumonia, why did her family members hire a private investigator? And Al B. Sure even stated that he asked the police department to have a second look into Kim Porter's death. And allegedly, guys, this was stated that he said this after her funeral. On November 14th, Porter reported that her fever had went back down to normal at 96 degrees. The coroner said that the night before her death, Porter watched movies with her family, and around 8:30 a.m. on November 15th, Porter's goddaughter checked on her and found her in the bed and assumed she was asleep. So if you guys remember like I do, P. Love Diddy Honey Combs stated to the public that Kim Porter told him just before she died to take care of her kids. And this is why the story is not adding up to me, because there are too many stories in between. And you know what we say on this channel, where there is smoke, there is definitely some goddamn fire. And remember, guys, how they stated that P. Diddy removed the children from the home because he didn't want the children to get sick. Now how is it just the night before, on November 14th, Kim Porter reportedly was watching movies with her family? And we all know, when the police arrived, P. Diddy was indeed in factly in the home. So, like the conversation that P. Diddy Honeycomb Love Sugar Plum said that him and Kim Porter had a conversation right before she died. And she told him once again, guys, please take care of my babies. How is it that the goddaughter came in and assumed Kim Porter was asleep? Where was Diddy when this happened? So if Kim Porter's fever went back down to 96 degrees, how did her condition worsen so fast? And this is why I say, guys, where there is smoke, there's definitely fire. Now, as we know, guys, when this came out, it was made to seem like when Kim Porter returned from her trip from Africa, this is when she got severely ill. However, guys, due to my research, this is not the case. Kim Porter returned from Africa back in July. Kim Porter began to get ill in November of 2018, according to the media. So in my opinion, guys, and this shows that she couldn't have gotten sick in Africa. And her very best friend pictured on this video accompanied her in Africa. So why didn't she get sick as well? And all you guys have to do is do your research. Now, how could all of this be possible when the media reported? Just 3 days before she passed, she wasn't feeling well. Diddy stated that she had the flu and she sent the kids over to his house so they wouldn't get sick. And P. Diddy made a statement to NBC News. He stated, "One night I was checking on her and she was like, Puffy, take care of my babies." She actually said that to me before she died. And this is a red flag to me, guys, if you just listen to everything that I just stated before. So if in fact Kim Porter did state this to P. Diddy, why wasn't there any emergency team called? And I'm about to drop a bomb. Around 8:30 a.m. on November 15th, Kim Porter's goddaughter checked in on her and found her in the bed, but she assumed she was asleep. But it wasn't until 11:30 a.m. when Porter's housemates realized she wasn't moving and they called 911. And this is why I feel it's extremely odd that that 911 call was never released to the public. However, TMZ says that they have the 911 call, but they refused to release it. Now why is that, if there's nothing to hide? Well, let me tell you guys some information that TMZ did report on regarding Kim Porter. TMZ exclusively reported back in 2013 that Diddy's kids were supposedly covered in white powder, and the suit blames the baby mama, which was Kim Porter. The suit states that Diddy's twins were surrounded by drugs and even covered in some kind of mysterious white powder. Kim Porter's former nanny, Dawn Drago, says that she worked for Diddy's ex, Kim Porter, from 2011 to 2012. Drago claimed in a lawsuit obtained by TMZ that Porter chain smoked pot in the house while the young girls were home. But Drago claims that the marijuana was not Kim's only drug of choice. She alleges that she found cocaine as well, and on one occasion she says that she was driving the kids to school and she noticed that they were covered in a white powdery substance. Drago claims that the kids had gotten into a bag containing the white powder and along with some clear capsules, and they were filled with other powdery substance in a bag in the backseat of the vehicle. Drago says that she confronted Porter, who said that the bag contained medicine, and there was more. Drago also claimed that Porter verbally and violently abused her before eventually firing her. As for why she was fired, Drago says that the marijuana smell was choking her and she dared to complain. She couldn't take it. The case was filed by Patrick Ranner, and he seeks unspecified damages. And in my opinion, guys, from what I just stated to you guys, this lawsuit was frivolous, and that's just my opinion. Because if she felt that Kim Porter was doing any harm to her children, why are you trying to sue her for damages instead of calling Child Protective Services? If she actually felt that Kim Porter's children were in danger. So to make a long story short, TMZ shared this information with the public. However, they never shared the 911 call. Back in 2021, Sean Diddy Combs' LA home was broken into, and that was the home where Kim Porter passed away. And guys, that was rather suspicious to me. Here's why. Rumors were running high on social media that Kim Porter was missing 2 laptops, and an individual reportedly pried open the door and forcibly entered the property, and it triggered the security system. And after the death of Kim Porter, guys, it was reportedly stated that Kim Porter was in fact writing the tell-all book. And this is a question we should ask ourselves. Where did this actual information even come from? And who made this information public? But it seems that this story has been cleaned up as well. Now remember guys, they said that Kim Porter was writing a tell-all book about P. Diddy in Hollywood. They changed it around and said that Kim Porter was writing a book on how to raise well-mannered children in Hollywood. Now you guys let me know what you think about that. Please drop it down in the comment section. Because according to Kim's longtime friend and her hairstylist Lisa Pope, she said that Kim was planning to write that book, and this is why the story sticks with me. There's just too many red flags surrounding Kim Porter's death. And guys, let's not forget, I'll Be Sure was the one who came out and said that Kim Porter did not allegedly die from pneumonia or cardiac arrest. She was murdered. And then not only that, guys, I'll Be Sure says that very powerful people were trying to kill him as well. Call him crazy if you want. This story about Kim Porter is not adding up, and I'm sorry, I have to agree with I'll Be Sure, but I also have to keep everything alleged on this channel. And if you guys were paying attention, Kim Porter made a very odd, strange statement on our Instagram page. God, please protect me from anything that wasn't sent by you. Now, what do you guys suppose that really means? And another thing, guys, I'll Be Sure shared a very serious statement. I've come to find out that there are some very jealous and bad people out there that you all know. You all love and worship them at times, and they are so jealous of me. And they're doing some very bad things to me. They're stalking my place, and some of them are even faking to be workers for cable companies. We're all getting the hint by now, shouldn't we? They have also gotten to people that are very close to me, like co-workers, fakers, and plants. By playing games, threatening to kill them first if they turn them in, or paying them money if they can't get me to show up by telling me they're in need and seeing if I'll drop anything to help. And if y'all not paying attention, I understand even though Albie is misspelling some things, he is definitely dropping some jewels. Could it be that he's doing this intentionally just to see who can catch on? Besides, what he shared with everybody was a shock, and it's seeming like it's the truth. However, guys, he does go on to say that people are telling him that they're in need and they'll see if he'll drop everything to help, as well as offering them things that they can't refuse, and in spite their desperate lives which make them complete trash when they do accept things. I'll Be Sure goes on to say they've even gone as far as getting them implant devices and cameras. He says that they're watching him at his home. He says that these people are following him around and they're communicating by walkie-talkies trying to set him up. He even says that these people are even renting a place in his neighborhood. He says that the best part of why God is so amazing is that I know exactly who the idiots are. And guys, if this is not a cryptid message, I don't know what is. I'll Be Sure goes on to say, for your information, I'll Be Sure, aka Al Brown, if I'm ever found dead, please contact my attorney, Arthur Arison, and he will have all of the information on everyone, including their own closets, and all of their secrets will be emptied out, especially the main corporate, and he's funding it all. And I will share all the key players with you. So I said if I'm ever found dead, you will know who and why shortly after, since they seem to think it's a joke, that I'm fucking joking. You will find out who's really from Mount Vernon. As I said, I will not continue to F with a hungry, wounded animal in the woods with nothing else to lose. You will eventually get eaten. All involved. This is really deep information, guys, and I'm happy to share this information with you. And I really hope that this information that I uncovered gave you guys more insight on why I feel that Kim Porter's death is very, very suspicious. And a lot of things, in my opinion, are being covered up. Like they said, she was writing a tell-all book. A tell-all book is not a children's book. But the main thing, guys, we have to find out who started that rumor. Who said that Kim Porter was writing a tell-all book against P. Diddy in Hollywood? As we all know, guys, there are a lot of people who are not coming forward and they're not speaking. But they know very well on what's going on. And they know that Kim Porter was really writing a tell-all book. Otherwise, that information would never have been shared with the public. And that's just my opinion. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.